Hi Libra, this is your Mars Retrograde Tarot Scope where I'm going to take the cards and I will focus on what's going on for you and try to give you some more information as to what you may be expecting during this impactful transit, if I could speak. Libra, this is occurring between your 5th and 4th house, and you will have a square from the 2nd house on the last week of July. So 5th house is the house of your romance, your social life, your creation, your creative endeavors, the entrepreneur. It's where you go to be a kid. It's where you get to blow off steam. It's where you create the things that you are most proud of. The 4th house is the house of your home and family, or your roots and foundations, or the people that you may have shared that home with, or the structure and stability of your home. 2nd house is the house of your money, earning abilities, possessions, self-esteem. So let's see what's going on for you, Libra. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the top of the deck, and I'm also going to look at the bottom of the deck to give you another perspective. Let's look at the bottom first. The bottom is the 8 of Cups. Oh, boy. All right. 8 deals with change. And the Cups deal with water or emotion, and there's lots of water around. I see this as separation, because there's been a lot of work and time built into building up these 8 of Cups. But it's like there's been a rift in one way or another, where you can't build a bridge over this water to get to what you've built. You have to move on. You have to walk on. Could be involving, for some of you, eclipse energy, new moon energy, or full moon energy, because of this symbolism up here in the very top of the sky with the sun and the moon. His back is turned. He's no longer even thinking about working on this anymore. He's moving on to higher ground. This 8 of Cups also can deal with escapism and just flat out disappointment. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, Libra, but that's what we got for you. Top 3. Let's see what's going on. Okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles coming in on a dark horse, riding in on a dark horse, holding this pentacle. The Knights are known for their motion or their movement. The Pentacles are earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This guy is efficient and routine-oriented. He knows what his job is, and he does it to the best of his ability. Very much a creature of habit, does not like change, is not a fan of it. Focused on his time and his money. The second card is a major arcana card. This is the Hanged Man. This card represents the planet Neptune, which is in Pisces right now. This deals with either getting a new perspective, gaining a new perspective, or being forced to see things from a new perspective. It could be because you are willing to, or because you are forced into this situation. But it's one of those things where looking at it from the normal approach isn't going to be the case. And this is very much indicative for you when it comes to this Mars retrograde, because you're going to see it completely different in October than you did now. You're going to see it completely different. And this Queen of Swords, I feel like, is representative of you, Libra. She is very influential. She is a quick thinker, and she's very perceptive, and she's willing to cut through the crap quickly. She's not holding onto the sword with both of her hands, though, which means that she's not as willing to fight as, say, someone with both hands on the sword would be. She's willing to find that balance between the intellect and the feeling as well. Yeah, this is an interesting setup for y'all, because it looks like everything is moving forward or moving towards the direction of the future, but it's like you have the Knight of Pentacles, and then all of a sudden it's the Hanged Man, and then it's the Queen of Swords. The Hanged Man, I feel like, is this perspective shift that you're going to be feeling about your work, or about the things that you do and create, your home, work, social life balance, and what you value. Because this is between the 5th and the 4th house. The 5th house is traditionally ruled by Leo. The 4th house is traditionally ruled by Cancer. The 2nd house is traditionally ruled by Taurus. The thing about Taurus is Taurus is about to deal with the ingress of Uranus moving in for the next 7 years into Taurus. So it could be some shocks and surprises coming from a Taurus that you value highly. And it could be hitting you in your 4th or 5th house. So that's what I've got for you, Libra. Disappointment, emotional disappointment in one way or another, and moving on or moving from the past, which is good. That is good. Moving on from the past is good. It can be difficult. You may not see what the benefits of it is until after the fact, but keep moving forward in your endeavors. It doesn't look like you, aside from this card, which, I mean, still, as long as it's not escapism, I think you'll be okay. I mean, even if it's disappointment, you know, whenever one door closes, another door opens, that sort of thing. Sometimes you're told no because it's the best no you could ever receive, even though you don't know it at the time. That's hard to hear, Libra. I get it, but just stick with me. I'm sending you a lot of love. I hope that this Mars retrograde helps you to see things going on in your world through a different lens. And I hope that this video helps you to co-create your life in some way to use the energy at the best of your ability. So take care. If you're trying to find me on Twitter, I'm at Sweet Tea Astro. If you're looking for me on Facebook, you can find me under Erica Hill, ErikaHill. Just let me know that you're a viewer so I can accept your friend request, because I'm not really too keen on accepting people who I don't know, that I don't know why they're reaching out to be friends with me. But yeah, it looks like there's some a new perspective on your material goods, your emotional state, and the way that you reason things is how I'm looking at it. So I hope you're well. I'm sending you a lot of love, and please take care, Libra. We'll make it through this transit, I promise. Bye, y'all.